What is Transmedicalism? Transmedicalism is a trans theory stating that one needs to experience the medical condition known as gender dysphoria, diagnosed by an objective medical authority, and that the person desires to transition medically. As the name suggests, Transmedicalism finds its foundation in the medical model of trans therapy. Transmeds believe this model provides an objective foundation for knowledge about trans people. Transmeds believe that gender dysphoria, specifically physical or bodily dysphoria, is necessary to be trans. If one does not experience bodily dysphoria, then by definition they're not trans according to transmeds. Gender euphoria is generally met with skepticism. For transmeds, the identity trans is not in and of itself a gender identity. It is a condition of one's very being. This means being trans is an essential characteristic of one's being. It is an a priori feature of one's existence, prior to any empirical or social conditions. Trans is an adjective describing a biological reality. It is not in and of itself a gender identity. Trans is merely an adjective describing the disconnect between one's birth sex and gender identity. And transmeds believe that gender identity is merely the sex characteristic of the brain. Transmeds don't really see a real distinction between someone who is transgender and someone who is transsexual. Because instead of gender identity being a characteristic related to biological sex but not completely determined by biological sex, gender is just one of the many sex characteristics a person has. So for transmeds, anatomy is modifiable surgically, and while there are men with vaginas and women with penises, there are no male vaginas or female penises. And transmeds believe that a trans person should have some type of bottom dysphoria and have a desire to get bottom surgery. For these reasons, transmedicalism is inherently exclusionary. They do not believe people that are non-binary, gender non-conforming, gender fluid, gender queer, cross-dressers, or drag performers meet the definition of what it is to be trans. Because, in the transmed's mind, these people don't experience physical gender dysphoria. This is the end of the video, so please like and subscribe, and thanks to my patrons, especially you, Srepit. Bye!